Vital, now in a brand new pack.
Now, dietitian Andrea is with us this morning, and she's going to share her secret of how she keeps her energy levels high throughout the day. Despite having to get up super early to join us on Expresso, working a full day, she manages to keep going. Maura, good morning. Welcome to Expresso.
Thanks.
Andrea, I don't know how you do it. You work, you're at Expresso, you're running around, you do sport. How do you keep your energy levels high?
Well, it's all about being clever in planning, especially when it comes to snack foods. Now, I'll always say that one of my favourite fast foods is fresh fruit, because it's fast, it's instant. But it's not always convenient to carry fresh fruit with you. So I've got a little secret that I want to share.
Yes, please.
I always, in my car, because that's where I spend lots of time driving in between meetings and so on, keep dried peaches, because they last quite a long time. And I find that is a good snack for me.
But I've always read articles where they say no, rather fresh fruit than dried fruit, because dried fruit has too much sugar. Is that true? Is that myth?
Yes, true and false, because in the first place, whenever you are able to eat fresh fruit, that's always the best. But dried fruit is better than a chocolate or sweets.
Yes.
So if you're craving something and you're driving around and there's dried peaches, that's a lot better than stopping at the nearest shop and buying a pack of sweets. And also, if you consider the nutritional value of peaches, they're not that high in sugar. So, and if they're dried also, it's a wonderful low GI snack to have. Quantity, though, is very important to consider. So if you eat one fruit as a snack, 2 peach halves would count as 1 fruit.
So that counts as 1 fruit?
Yes, so don't eat the whole pack.
Okay. But 2 just don't seem filling enough.
Well, you'll be surprised. So that is a very small snack, but because of the slow release of the sugars in there, it can sustain your energy. And I'd also like to share something which is really delicious. If you take dried peaches and you soak them overnight in rooibos tea,
it
is a lovely treat that you can slice into smaller pieces and have with your muesli and yogurt. And once again, a low GI muesli would be a good solution.
So that's the perfect solution to keep those energy levels up.
Well, it's one of my tips. And you know, if you look at the nutritional composition of peaches, it's rich in magnesium and potassium. And those nutrients specifically are crucial in keeping your energy levels up.
Are they not lost during the drying process?
No. Magnesium and potassium definitely are not lost during the drying process. Other nutrients that you find in fresh peaches, which you may lose, include vitamin C and the B vitamins. So some of those vitamins will degrade, but your minerals, specifically the magnesium and potassium, will stay in there. So,
now,
yes.
The reason why you soak it in rooibos tea, you've soaked your peaches in rooibos tea overnight. Why do you do that? Well,
I always like the idea of having variety of foods, and I always experiment with things. So muesli with yogurt is delicious already, and obviously fresh strawberries or fresh peaches in there is also nice, but for variation, dried fruit can also be nice. And to improve the texture, I thought of soaking them, almost like stewed fruit. And if you're going to soak them, why not soak them in something healthy like rooibos tea?
Instead of sugary, syrupy water like a lot of people do at home.
Yes. And you'll see it makes its own syrup. So there's
no
need to add sugar because it's very sweet by itself already. So like I said, fresh is always better, but dried peaches in moderation can be a very healthy and sustainable snack to have.
Yes. And ideal to have with your muesli as well. I like to, you know what I like to do with my muesli is I actually like to cut up the dried peaches and keep that in my muesli.
Right.
And I find that is really delicious, but I do tend to go overboard.
Yes, I think moderation is a very important thing. Often people say that they're scared to eat dried fruit because it will make them gain weight. Well, if you overindulge, unfortunately, it does contain fruit sugars, but small portions of dried fruit are far better than pure sweets or sweets that are just pure sugar and colorants and artificial flavorants.
And you know, you're getting your magnesium, you're getting your healthy nutritional value from eating your peaches.
Well, another nutrient in peaches, and many people can vouch for this, is fiber.
Yes.
So if you have to keep your digestive system regular, dried peaches is also an excellent way of getting your daily dose of fiber.
Well, Andrea, you've told us a lot about peaches. I didn't even know it was full with magnesium. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
We'd love to know from you on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3. How creative do you get with dried peaches, and what do you do at home? We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you after this.
Vital, now in a brand new pack.